While there's a white for everyone, avoiding white and makeup when taking this exercise, doing hot yoga, is actually a good idea. Here's why.
My flexibility has gotten incredibly better.
I've lost about 25, 30 pounds since I started.
It's just not the workout. It works my body and my mind.
I'm stronger and more flexible than I've ever been in my whole life.
Looking at yourself for 90 minutes is powerful. It's just a really transformative experience.
What's transformed these women? Bikram Hot Yoga, named after a yoga master named Bikram. It's a yoga routine in a whopping 100-degree hot room.
He put together 26 poses and 2 breathing exercises in the safe environment of a warm room, so that at the end of that class, you go through and you will have worked every single muscle, joint, ligament, tendon, gland, every cell in the body. As Bikram says, hair to toes and bone to skin. You heal back injury. If you have a digestive system that's sluggish, that improves. If you can't sleep at night or stress bothers you, all sorts of things just start happening. And you don't have to think about it. All you have to do is come to class and it just happens.
And now it's time for some beginners to test the oven. So this is Courtney, and Courtney and I are having our first hot yoga class. And are you a little nervous?
I'm a little nervous. I don't really know what to expect out of this whole thing, but we'll see what happens.
All right, we're gonna go in. Wish us luck. After hydrating all day, Courtney and I are in the hot seat. Immediately, the instructor, Cheryl Alexander, gets down to business with some important rules.
Try to have a little fun. It's only yoga after all. Do the best that you can. And remember, just stay in the room. Sit down, kneel down, lie down as often as you need to. You'll probably see others doing the same thing.
We start with taking a deep breath.
It's a 6-count breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, using your throat like a little valve. 5, 6, hold it. Exhale, head back. Eyes and mouth wide open.
And then it was on to our 26 poses. And we stretch.
Keep pulling. Pulling is the object of stretching.
And we stretch.
Stretch up more, Rebecca. Up out of your waist.
And we stretch some more.
Stretch up more, twist back more. Right leg lock, right foot flat. Stretch your chin forward, roll your hips forward, body weight in the toes, and touch your forward on the floor. If your forward is not touching, slide your feet out a little wider.
And we sweat. And sweat, and sweat some more.
Some of these women don't even look like they're sweating, and then look at me.
And your elbows one day will touch. Relax your left leg, lock your right, point your toes, right leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And we learn balance.
Now kick your left leg, zoom, up and over your right leg. Hook your foot, test your balance, bounce. And bounce. Squeeze your knees together, bounce.
And right before I bounced to the ground out of exhaustion, it was time for floor exercises.
Pull your knees to your chest, keep your feet side by side uncrossed. Uncross your feet. Feet uncrossed. Uncross your feet, Rebecca.
Sorry. And just as Courtney and I started to think, it's getting hot in here.
It's hot.
Class is over. 90 minutes flies by.
And breathe.
Well, sort of.
You know, I was doing good at first, and then towards the end, I started crashing. Towards the end, I was ready to just, I was like, oh, just like 2 more poses. I'm like, yeah, 2 more poses, let's do it. I found my energy again.
Oh, so this is your first class. What did you think?
Pull your elbows.
It's great. It's a lot tougher than I thought. I hurt. It's very hard.
Next time, will you wear makeup to class?
No, that was crazy.
Is my makeup smeared down my face like I feel like it is? No?
I feel like
that primer works.
It's hard. I can't believe the girls in the front row. I mean, they are so flexible and so good at it. I hope one day I maybe can do half as what they can do. But yeah, it's great. I'm definitely coming back.
And Rachel, the girl in the front row who's lost 25 pounds doing hot yoga, wasn't always this flexible. This is me doing the back bend. Right there? Okay. And then Rachel, you show me.
Okay, I'm not quite warmed up.
Oh yeah, she's not warmed up at all. Rachel's advice?
They give it a try and be consistent. I go every single day.
Mariella also swears by hot yoga.
I have a 10-month-old baby. And so I came to yoga to kind of get back in shape and tone my tummy and my abs and my arms, and it's been phenomenal for me. So I swear by it. I do it every day.
But will we ever get used to the heat?
Yeah, it's hot, but you get used to it. You know, sometimes the humidity can get to you, but you learn to focus, you learn to manage it, and it's really all about your mental strength.
And when an Olympic gymnast swears by Bikram, it must be worth it.
Did make the Olympic team 2008. It wasn't an easy journey, and that's one of the reasons that I picked up Bikram Yoga. It really just centered me. You know, it allowed me to go after my goal 100%. Kind of proof is in the pudding. I finally made my Olympic team.